Hello, scholars. Welcome to Counseling 14, known as College Success. My name is Caritha Anderson, and I'm your instructor for this course. Now, during the first week of this class, I'm going to have you do a recorded introduction of yourself, so that way we can attach names to faces, and it's going to make the discussions a lot more interesting. So, with that in mind, I guess I'll go first, okay? Like I said, my name is Caritha Anderson, and I am a full-time counselor, full-time tenured counselor, that is, and a part-time college instructor for Evergreen Valley College, and I've been working with Evergreen since 2008. Now, the first 11 years of that, I worked as the Affirm counselor for the Affirm program, and then I came on over to general counseling. I have a master's in educational counseling and a bachelor's in radio, television, film studies. Now, when I first started college, I'm a first generation college student, which means my parents did not have degrees. So, as a first generation college student, sometimes you don't have like direction or knowledge of how to navigate through college. So I came through college through the EOPS program, and maybe some of you are in the EOPS program. I also had to get financial aid because my family couldn't afford to send me to college. I come from a single parent home of 6 kids. That's right. And my mother knew nothing about college because she had to drop out at 9th grade to help her family of 13 kids, okay? So the best she could do was just help us out in getting to college. And by the way, 3 of her 6 kids have master's degrees, and all 3 of us are counselors. I have a brother and a sister who both work as counselors at Hartnell College in Salinas. But anyway, back to me. When I started college, I had no idea what I wanted to major in. And like most undeclared majors, what did I do? I declared business as my major. I thought, as a business major, you couldn't go wrong until I took accounting and got my first F in accounting. Now, instead of trying to get help for the class and doing the responsible thing of getting tutoring and getting through it, I just stuck it out and flunked it, and after that decided to change my major to a more fun major like radio, television, film studies. Yes, it was a fun major, but I didn't take it seriously, and that's why it took me like 13 years to graduate, okay? But one thing I did notice is that the whole time that I was in college, I worked in educational programs. As a matter of fact, my first job was a work study job from the financial aid department. And as a work study student, I worked for the EOP program as a recruiter. And my job was to go out and recruit students to come into San Jose State for the EOP program. And I really loved that job because I felt like I connected to the students, and I was really good at getting them in and connecting them to services that was going to help them succeed. So right after I graduated, I decided to go work in education again. My first job after graduation was actually working right here at Evergreen Valley College in their admissions and records. That was my first salary paying job. And then while I was there, I was a part of the Affirm program. And the counselors in the Affirm program encouraged me to go apply for this job at Foothill College as a coordinator of the transfer center. So I applied for it, got the job, and that was my first big salary paying job. So I thought I was miss it, right? My big job. And so while I was working as the coordinator, all the counselors kept coming to ask me questions, and I'm thinking, y'all supposed to know this stuff, right? But working in that transfer center, I kind of knew a little bit about everything. So they encouraged me to apply for a counseling position, but I couldn't because I didn't have my master's degree, and you got to have a master's to become a counselor. So I had to go to grad school. During my first year of grad school, I became a single mother of a little boy. So I had to work full time and also finish up school, and it took me a little longer. So it took me like 7 more years to finish my graduate degree. But thank God I hung in there and I did it, because now here I am teaching counseling courses, and I'm a counselor. So I would like to say to you that I thank God you're taking this class with me right now, because if I had taken the class you're about to take, trust me, I would have got through school a lot sooner, because I didn't know how to take notes properly. I didn't know how to read a book without falling asleep and then waking up thinking, what did I just read? Also, I had no idea of what I was doing because I hadn't clarified my goals. But in this class, you're not going to have that problem. You're going to get through because I'm going to teach you how to clarify your goals. We're going to go over how to keep you motivated. We're going to go over time management and so much more. So I'm so excited for you right now. But back to me again. Okay. So I would say the journey was a long one because I had never taken a college success course, but together we're going to do this and I'm going to see you to the end. So again, welcome to this class, and do not forget to attend your orientation. Look at the letter that's attached to this and know that you need to attend that orientation to find out about the book you have to buy and all the things that we're going to cover in this course. So again, I'm so excited to meet you all, and I'll see you at that orientation. Don't forget,